I'm here with the Acer Predator Helios Neo 16, and today I want to focus on this thing for gaming because, well, this is a gaming laptop and it has loads of features that will help for gaming. Now this one is the i9 version of the Pentium Intel, and it has a NVIDIA RTX 4070 graphics card, so it's pretty cool for gaming here. Now we'll also get into a lot of the other details here that this laptop has to offer, but let's first look at this very cool gamey design. So I really like the cool gamey design here. The keyboard here can light up in blue, which is pretty cool. Then of course you've got the Predator logo, which is always very cool. But at the back there you have the little slanted thing here where the screen pops up just a little bit from the back. It almost looks like a separate cartridge with a very cool Helios Neo logo there, and it looks very like space-like, which is pretty cool. Now that also gives you the added ports here, so like a HDMI output port and then the Thunderbolt ports, so you can add your devices to there, which is pretty cool. Now you also get some standard USB ports here, old school legacy ports, so you can plug in anything that you already had. Which is also pretty cool. Of course, get a headphone out and other things like a little push down thing here for the Ethernet cable, which is also a nice addition, so it doesn't take up too much space when you don't need it. Now it does smudge quite easily, so it is cool. It is like this metal black look, aluminum top, which makes it really sturdy. It's quite thick as well, mostly because of the NVIDIA card here, so it isn't very portable, but it's still a laptop. You can still take this with you even though it's heavy, and especially the power supply, that's like a very solid brick. It's the largest one I've ever seen. It's also quite heavy, so taking this with you with the power supply, that might require you to bring like a very sturdy backpack. But other than that, this is very cool looking and very useful laptop here. Now it isn't the most gamey laptop. Its aesthetics look a little bit like between a gamer laptop and like sleek professionalism. But when we look at gaming performance here with the Intel i9 and the RTX 4070 video card, this machine is a beast. Now it chews through AAA titles with ease, delivering smooth frame rates at high settings. Now the 16-inch WQXGA display with a 240 Hz refresh rate is really a game changer here. This is a great screen, a very powerful screen, and this is on par with like desktop screens that you'd use for gaming specifically. Now one of the standout features here is the cooling system. Now Acer has implemented their 5th gen Aeroblade 3D metal fans and vector head pipes. Now this ensures that it stays quite quiet, but you can also increase like the amount of fan speed that you use, so it can get a little louder. But the cool thing here is you can use the control Predator key here, and that will pop up the scenario profile with Predator Sense, so an overlay of Predator Sense where you can set your profiles. So you can tweak this a bit, but you have built-in profiles here for daily use, for gaming, and for a quiet occasion. So if you want to use a quiet occasion because someone's sleeping maybe next door, or you're like using this for work or gaming in like a co-working space or something, then you can use it as a quiet mode, but you can also set this to gaming, so the fans will really run a lot heavier here. So you can also see all of the performance while you're gaming, so I have this overlay on top of your screen, and you can always see how your computer, your GPU, your CPU, how they are performing. So that's pretty cool. Now the keyboard is large and flashy. It has RGB lighting. It's blue. It's not the most gamer thing that I've seen. I've also tested the Asus ROG Strix, which has like this light here at the bottom and a lot more lights on the keyboard. This isn't that. This is more like a balance between just a normal laptop that you could also take with you, and it wouldn't look really that weird. So I've also reviewed this for video editing. It's really a great machine for video editing, or perhaps for data science. So this still looks a little bit like more professional than most gaming laptops. Now some potential downsides here. The speakers are a bit of a letdown. They're quiet and tuned mostly for mid and high frequencies, so you might want to invest in a good gaming headset. Now the battery life, as expected for a high performance gaming laptop, is on the shorter side. Now you can tweak this a little bit to turn down the performance just a little bit and move this over to battery safe mode, but then you lose all of the power of the i9 and the NVIDIA card. So mostly I'm using this while plugged in. and just a little bit for my business while I'm working remotely, and then not plug it in, but I'm not gaming this without the charger plugged in. Now you get about 5 hours of gaming unplugged, which isn't bad, but especially for such a large brick of a power supply, you always need to have that with you, which adds quite a bit to the weight. Now, in terms of upgradability, you've got 2 options. The ROM and SSD are accessible, so you can upgrade those down the line if you need. So the Acer Predator Helios Neo 16, especially in this high-end configuration, offers serious gaming performance without completely breaking the bank. Now, it's not the most portable or the quietest, but it delivers where it counts, and raw gaming power and a great, very great display. So if you're in the market for a desktop replacement that can handle any AAA game that you throw at it, then this definitely is a great choice.